Thank you very much, dear Petteri, for this opportunity. For me, these visits to the capitals are really important, not just because it's my duty to try to bring the European institutions close to the European citizens, but because we are a union in diversity. And it's essential to engage all the leaders, because in our union, every voice counts, matters. We need to take in account to build our unity. We have two clear priorities, security and competitiveness. And both are close interlinked, because without security, we cannot have a robust economy, and without a robust economy, it's very difficult to improve our common security. Next week, we will be counting over 1,300 days of Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. 1,300 is also the figure of the kilometers of your border with Russia. Then Finland, by your history and your geography, is very aware about Russian threat. And the Russian threat is not only against Finland. It's a threat against all the European countries. Then the Finnish defense is the first line of our own defense. And that's the reason because we need to look at defense as a common effort, underpinned on solidarity and in the common interest of all European countries to defend ourselves. We have been a lot since 2022, but we have much more to do in the coming years, and we need to do this together. It's not only about spend more, but also about spend better. And to spend better, we need to spend together, not only by joint procurement, but also supporting common investments in our common defense. And when it comes from the future multi-annual financial framework, the next European budget, defense must be one of main priorities. Second, border security is not only about defense. It's also about border management, and we cannot forget the geopolitical impact in the border regions of this new geopolitical situation. And cohesion is not only about the GDP of the country, but is about the concrete realities in the different regions of Europe. And we are a Europe of nations, but we are also a Europe of regions, and we need to support all of them. The second main priority is competitiveness. And we need to move forward to eliminate all the barriers in the single market, to develop a real capital markets union, and of course to invest in the technologies of the future, to don't say the technologies of the present. And to understand that, like Mario Draghi report explained very well, that it's crucial to use climate change and defense and the two main drivers for our competitiveness. Because when we are investing on defense, we are investing also on the research, on innovation, on new technologies. And the same from climate change. And you cannot stop the clock of the climate change. And for this, we need to continue to be ambitious in our targets to reduce our emissions and to reach the targets of the Paris Agreement. Then, Petteri, Thank you very much for this opportunity. We have a new political year in front of us, very demanding to manage all these challenges that we are facing on defense and on competitiveness. And we count, of course, with Finland as a full membership, very active, very creative, and very reliable in our union. Thank you very much, Petteri. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And now it's time to open the floor for questions. And